just about ready to go. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Randy Johnson.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lane Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's fouled away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of us
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Back now at Progressive Field, and on the mound today, Joe Ryan. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
This one high in the air to left center. Buxton sizes this one up. That is the inning. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Justin Morneau. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Morneau launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge is there. And there's one down. Ryan Dozier, the next Twin up to hit. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one ripped. Harper ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Royce Lewis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Ripped to right.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Byron Buxton, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Buxton with a homer in his last game. Oh, look at the stop. In the hole, jump throw Jeter to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Ryan Jeffers in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Ryan back to work. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there. We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
1-2 here. And delivers outside. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here is Bryce Harper. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus.
0-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Don Mattingly. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So here's Bader now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bader, guy played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. 0-2 now. Cut out and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rating. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Top of the third, no score. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Thomas measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Gary Sheffield. Foul ball there. That one way outside. Ball 1. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jorge Posada. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away. And up next for New York, Brian Roberts. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Into the dive, and he got it. And we're back. Leading off, Harmon Killebrew. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Morneau batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Stays alive. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Roberts. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Twins retired. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. So now the DH spot, Jason Giambi. Hit in the air right field. Bader should have it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Ball, that's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the back here in Cleveland. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here's Byron Buxton. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one out to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bader swings through it for strike 1. Buxton at second with 2 down. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it, squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Twins. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bailey over.
17.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Harper swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Chopper to second. Dozier tosses to first, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Activity in the bullpen. Marco Raya warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Cantorino getting loose as well. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Castro. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Sheffield now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses, and that's the inning. So no runs here. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Lane Thomas. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one fouled hard the other way. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Harper sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting,
Justin Morneau, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 away down. Next to hit, Ryan Dozier. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout sizing it up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jim Cobb.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a foul out of play. Posada, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical
0-1's
in
the
a
count.
bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And there's a foul ball. Posada off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So one hit is back now,
Hitting
top
for
7,
Minnesota,
and they'll go with a
number
pinch hitter to lead it
13,
off.
Ty
France. He represents the go-ahead run. That one hit to right. Harper. One down.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Buxton, batting with one down, takes a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Jeffers in the box again, takes a strike. And that is out of play. And a pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back in a new
Minnesota.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th,
85.
Marco Raya.
This
So coming
change
into the
for
game now on
Twins.
defense, Irvin. He's the new third baseman.
Number 40, Cody Bellinger.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. And now here
Now
is
batting,
Harper.
number
1 for 2.
34.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
And now batting, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's gone. They go back to back. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back.
Danny Coulombe comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 54, Danny.
So up next, Don Mattingly. That big swing and a miss. Coulombe fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but He's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And it's strike two. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Matt Cantorino warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Castellano warming up as well. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Man at first, one away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. But welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Brooks Lee. Johnson back to work. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one the other way. Roberts throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 62, Diego Cartaya.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
No ball, 2
Lefty
strikes.
continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Popped up right side, Roberts. And that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
Minnesota.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
83.
8th. Matt Cantorino.
Matt
Just trying to
Cantorino.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight
Now
back
playing
into the
center
game.
field,
Jorge Posada
Number 89.
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Deshaun
Fouls one
Kelsey
off out
Jr.
of play back to our left. And the 0-1. Swung on, belted. Kiersey raging back towards the wall. And forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Pitch hitter coming on, David Wright.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Gets him to chase after that one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches. And that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa.
Number 48.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Harper on at second with 2 down. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
And they've got a lot of work to do, but it's going to have to start with him at the plate.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Now a jump throw on the money. Nice play. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him! And that's the ball game.
It has become